The Stanford Prison Experiment. In the summer of 1971, psychologist Philip Zimbardo conducted an experiment at Stanford University to study the effects of power and authority. 24 male students were divided into two groups, prisoners and guards, inside a mock prison built in the university basement. At first, it seemed harmless, but within just 2 days, guards began showing signs of cruelty, enforcing humiliations, and using psychological abuse. Prisoners broke down emotionally, some begging to leave. Zimbardo, observing as prison superintendent, allowed it to continue until outside intervention forced him to stop. After only 6 days, the experiment was abruptly terminated. It revealed how ordinary people could adopt abusive roles under certain conditions. Today, the Stanford Prison Experiment remains one of psychology's most controversial studies, a reminder of how easily authority can corrupt. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study. In 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service began a study in Tuskegee, Alabama, to observe the effects of untreated syphilis in African-American men. 600 participants, mostly poor farmers, were told they were receiving free medical care. In truth, they were deliberately left untreated, even after penicillin became available in the 1940s. Doctors monitored their decline as the disease destroyed their bodies and minds. Families suffered, and the infection spread to wives and children. The study continued for 40 years, until a whistleblower exposed it in 1972. Public outrage followed, leading to major reforms in medical ethics and the creation of laws protecting human research subjects. The Tuskegee study remains a dark chapter in medical history, proof that scientific ambition without ethics can cause lasting harm. Project MK-Ultra. In 1953, during the Cold War, the CIA launched a secret program called MK-Ultra to explore mind control. Agents funded hundreds of hidden experiments across hospitals, universities, and prisons. Subjects, often unaware, were given LSD, hypnotized, and exposed to sensory deprivation or psychological manipulation. The goal was to find ways to extract information or control behavior. Some participants suffered severe mental trauma. A few died from overdoses or psychological breakdowns. When the program was exposed in the 1970s, it triggered a nationwide scandal. Congressional hearings revealed destroyed files and decades of unethical testing. Today, MK-Ultra stands as a warning of how far governments can go when secrecy overrides morality, a real-world experiment that blurred the line between science and abuse. The Large Hadron Collider Fears. In 2008, scientists at CERN near Geneva activated the Large Hadron Collider, the world's most powerful particle accelerator. It was built to study the universe's smallest building blocks by colliding protons at near-light speeds. But before it started, public fears spread worldwide. Some believed the collisions could create microscopic black holes that might consume the Earth. Scientists explained the physics, that any such particles would instantly evaporate. But panic persisted. When the collider first switched on, a minor technical failure fueled even more speculation. The machine eventually worked perfectly, leading to the 2012 discovery of the Higgs boson, the God particle. Today, it's celebrated as a triumph of modern physics. Yet, it reminds us how the unknown in science often sparks fear before understanding replaces it. The Soviet Human-Ape Hybrid Experiment. In the 1920s, Soviet biologist Ilya Ivanov attempted one of the strangest experiments in history, creating a human-ape hybrid. Supported by the Soviet Academy of Sciences, Ivanov traveled to Africa in an effort to explore evolution and push the boundaries of biology. None of the attempts succeeded. Later, his work was denounced as unethical and pseudoscientific. Ivanov was eventually arrested during Stalin's purges and died in exile. The experiment became infamous as a symbol of scientific overreach, when curiosity and ideology outweigh moral boundaries. Even now, it stands as a haunting reminder that not every question in science should be answered.